Hi everyone, it's Donna here from the Queensland Leadership Team. I'm one of the Business Development Managers here with the Cold Coast branch. Very excited to be on this call today with Carmen McEneany, who's one of my team leaders. We're going to have a little bit of a chat about Carmen's hot tips for lunchbox inspiration. And Carmen has a lot of experience. She's got 3 kids at home, has had lots and lots of practice with lunchboxes. So we're going to learn some absolute gold from her today. So take it away, Carmen.
Lunches. If only they didn't have to eat, how much time would we have? Okay, so my first thing I would say is invest in a good lunchbox. So I invested in these. We've had these for about 3 years now, and they are called Go Greens. They come in green, and they come in pink and purple and blue and all sorts of colour. The thing I like most about these is they are deep enough to fit an apple, so they can fit a whole apple in there. They each container has a sealed section, so you can put yogurt in one of the containers there and it won't spill onto the next one.
No leaking.
I do tend to still put things. No leaking. I do still tend to put yogurt or custard. So they're the 2 things I make a lot in Thermi for lunches is yogurt and custard in a Tupperware snack cup, only because if the kids drop the lunchbox, it could go everywhere. Yes. So the best thing I find for yogurt is to make your yogurt, make yourself some Fruity Dream, put it in the fridge overnight and use that as the flavouring for the yogurt. You're getting sugar in there, you're getting fruit in there, and it's not quite as hard. Right. Another staple in our lunch boxes is definitely chicken nuggets, which we make ourselves and freeze. So all of these things that I make in the freezer goes into the Go Greens in the morning, and then it's okay by lunchtime. So things that are always in our freezer for lunch boxes are chicken nuggets, which I've got a recipe on the recipe community. Sausage rolls, just the vegetarian ones from the basic cookbook, are really awesome. And things like that. You can make a triple batch. And if you don't want to pastry them all at once, you can. You can just do them into a log and freeze them. And then when you're ready to crumble them or pastry them, you can get them out of the freezer and shape them and do it then. Pizza is another really good thing to have in their lunch boxes. And when you're making pizzas, when you're thinking about pizza sauce, instead of having to always buy tomato paste or that type of thing, any leftover meal that you have, whiz that in your Thermi, put it in a Ziploc bag, and that's your pizza sauce. So it could be, if it's not enough for a meal, it could be some leftover beef stroganoff or some leftover butter chicken or whatever. If it's not enough to make another meal for your freezer, just whiz it and that's your pizza sauce.
What a great tip. I have never, ever heard that one before, Carmen. I think that's awesome. Yeah. I'm thinking adult lunch boxes with that one. What a cool way of reinventing pizza for an adult.
Yeah. Because, we all have those times when you've made a meal, it's not enough to make another meal for the freezer. So what do? You put it in the fridge, stays there for 5 days, and then you chuck it in the bin.
True.
Waste of food. So that's something we always do. Obviously, fruit. I'm really loving the rocket kebabs from Hippie Parade that we're doing in the Lunchbox workshop. But any fruit works fairly well in the Lunchbox, I find. But that's probably the things we kind of do the most of is nuggets, pizza, sausage rolls, scrolls. We do a bit of that sort of thing. And cake-wise, I find like the basic banana cake. Just do that, cut it into squares. Torta caprese, I do that. I don't ice it. I just do that into a square lamington and cut that into squares, and that goes really fine in their lunch boxes. But I think the biggest thing I've been trying to tell mums is don't feel like everything's got to be perfect for their lunchbox. It's a kid. They don't care.
No,
just make it.
I would agree with you on that one. And when you said about banana bread, I've made some this week and I went, sometimes you just want a little piece. And, if you're making a loaf tin, it's a big slice. And I use those silicone snack molds and I just put a little bit of mixture in each. So it's like a little cake bar. And I went, this would be perfect for a kid's lunchbox. Something a little bit different to having a mini muffin. So I think it's also thinking outside the box of what you can cook it in or what shape it could be. And like you said, it doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't matter. And if you can't be bothered rolling bliss balls, put them into a lamington tray and cut them into squares. They taste exactly the same square as they do round.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, if you wanted to be fancy, you could cut it into triangles. Like, you could really.
Exactly. Even stars.
There you go. You could absolutely do that. So any other hot tips before we finish up, Carmen? Because this was just going to be a really quick sound bite. Yep. So what would be maybe biggest cost-saving tip that you could perhaps share with people when it comes to making lunch?
Probably your yogurt, especially doing a flavoured yogurt like that with the Fruity Dream, and chicken nuggets, and that they're 95% chicken. Chicken nuggets you buy are 49% chicken. So, and just giving things a go, I think, is the best way.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just giving it a try, and let the kids experiment too. Let the kids be part of the process and maybe choosing what's happening in their lunchbox. Could definitely be some things. Well, Carmen, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing some of your hot tips. I know that everyone that's going to listen to this is going to get a lot of great ideas out of that. So thank you so much for sharing that. And you know what? We'll obviously probably do some more of these sort of little chats at different times as well and learn some more gold from you. So always a pleasure.
Happy cooking.
All right.
Message
Happy
me
cooking,
for
everyone.
questions.
Thank you. Bye.